Hi my lovelies, I am back from Wales. I told you in my last vlog that we were going to Wales and we were going to do this murder mystery. It was murder on a dance floor, the theme. We all got given, before we got there, characters, so we knew more and less what to wear, and you'll never guess how it turned out. It was so much fun because I wasn't expecting much. Like I've told you, I thought that it's gonna be just awful because we did it years ago and no one was listening to anyone and it just fell apart. So basically it was just a fancy dress party. The murder mystery was never solved. And I thought this probably be mess all over again, but it wasn't. It turned out great. We had so much fun. I will include some footage. I've got some footage of us going there and you can see us in our fancy dress. It was so much fun. And now I'm back doing laundry. Two of my nails just fell off, my gel. I don't know why, so I have to redo that. Louis has torn off his dew claw. He's torn off his dew claw. He loved my friend's dog so much. They were playing every day, like 3 times a day, going crazy. And on the last day, Louis, he just suddenly stopped and was holding his paw like this. So I looked and he was bleeding a bit, but the nail was still there, but it looked cracked. And he kept licking it, and when we got home yesterday he just spent all day licking it. I would wrap it in a bandage, he would pull it off, and at some point the cracked bit fell off, like most of that nail. So I called the vet. They said they had no appointments today, but she said she'll call me back to tell me what the vet said, and they said as long as he's not licking it anymore, which he isn't today, he's left it completely alone. She said just bathe it in like salty water and keep an eye on it so it doesn't get infected, because when the quick gets exposed it might get infected. And I'm seeing the vet next Monday with him anyway for like a checkup, so he can have a look at it then. So yeah, it was a bit traumatic at the end, but he's fine. He's not bothered by it, so I don't think he's in pain anymore, but who knows. So yes, so I'm gonna I will leave you with the footage of Wales, and I will see you on another day. We are almost there. How long have we got to go? 20 minutes? 15 minutes. I'm really excited to see our friend's face because he doesn't know that 2 other couples are coming. I told you in my last vlog. So it's our friend's birthday.
One of them.
And his wife organized this with 3 other couples, and he doesn't know, so he thinks that his wife just taking him away for a weekend. He's Paul's best friend, and Paul actually spoken to him this morning, and he said to him, I don't know, she's taking me somewhere for the weekend. So he's got no idea. And she's just texted me they are already there. So yeah, I can't wait to see his face. I'm fed up being in this car for so long. We are in the middle of nowhere. There is nothing here, just sheep. But there's...
And all the signs are in Welsh.
Yeah, and all the signs are in Welsh. No one can pronounce it. And but the scenery is beautiful. It's just so lush and green.
We're in Pont Dolgoch.
What?
Pont Dolgoch.
Poldongoch. So for those of you who don't know, maybe if you are not from UK, they have their own language in Wales. Of course they speak English, but they also have their own language, so all the signs are in Welsh, and then there was no English underneath. Well, I suppose you can't have English name for Welsh place. But if you are from Wales, tell me if this is true. I've heard that most of Welsh people don't actually speak any Welsh anymore. So yes, but it's so hard to pronounce. It's just impossible. What's that? There's no way that I could even try. It's like the words were put in the wrong order. I mean the letters. So we've arrived here. Louis is having a wonderful time with his friends, running around, which is very unusual for Louis. Shall we take your toy back in? Did Frodo stolen your toy? Hello, Frodo. They are having wonderful time. Hello, Bonjo. Has Frodo stolen your toy? There he is. Oh, give it here, Frodo. Louis. Right, so I'm ready for my, what are we doing? Murder mystery. So this is my outfit. I hope you can see me in this mirror. So I have this tulle skirt, and this is just like a boob tube that I sewn feathers on, and whatever feathers I had left, I just put them over my shoulders. The rest of them, but I don't think they want to be on the camera. Paul, do you want to be on the camera? Right, let me show you Paul.
My lovely velour.
Love it. Right, we're gonna go and have fun now. Good morning. You would think that I am in my garden. This is headboard for this bed. So they've just hung, you know, one of those artificial trellises that I have in my garden. So I'm sitting on the bed. So last night was so much fun. I have some photos I might include of all of us dressed up. We did really well. It went smoothly. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really liked it, really enjoyed it, because like I said, I think I've only done murder mystery party like that once before, but I am feeling very tired because we are staying up late. I feel puffy and bloated, and today is a beautiful day. Yesterday was pouring down with rain all day, and we went on a beach yesterday as well. It was awful, but today is beautiful and sunny, so I think we're chilling out today because, oh, that's it, the men are going pigeon clay shooting, and we are staying here. We might hang around in a hot tub or something. So the girls are staying, the boys are going shooting, and then we just have dinner, and tomorrow morning we have to leave, so I probably will see you back at home. Hello my lovelies, I'm just at the hospital. I'm having my blood test today, so after that I should be sorted. Look at me, I'm such a mess. My hair, I'm desperate. I think she can't do it till sometime next week, so look at my roots. So I never told you what I've kept from my haul, from my clothing haul. So I obviously kept the Ted Baker flowery top. I kept the white flowy trousers from H&M, the puffy sleeve t-shirts from H&M. What else? The Albaray cotton tops, they were all too big. I've swapped them, they've arrived, and the smaller size is much better. Never kept the linen trousers. I'm just trying to live by this rule: if you don't love it, don't keep it, because you will always find the excuse not to wear it. So I've sent them back. They were so expensive. If they were like £20, I might have thought about it and had them altered or something, but they were well over £100. And you'll be very surprised, well maybe not, but I've kept the denim dress. So I was telling you then that I was surprised how much I liked it. And when I was reading your comments, most of you loved it too on me. So I kept it because it's very comfortable. It's so stretchy. It's one of those, you know, soft, really, really stretchy denims. So I think I will wear it in the summer. Now the white jeans I've sent back because I actually think they were a bit too small. And I don't think, you know, the cropped boot cut, it sort of made me a bit too curvy, looking too curvy. The blue jeans I've sent back for smaller size. I don't have it yet, so we will see. But then I'm thinking, do I really need more jeans, you know? They were very nice and comfortable. You will hear comfortable a lot. I love being comfortable. So yeah, I didn't keep that much, you know, from all that haul. The most expensive thing was that Ted Baker top, and I know a lot of you loved it and you said it's very expensive. Yes, Ted Baker is, but if you really wanted something, I actually got it cheaper than it is because I looked online. So I saw this top in a shop, and then I thought I look online because sometimes different online shops have different offers. And at that time, you know, like they sometimes do 2 days 20% off or something, and I got that top below £100. So yeah, I didn't pay full price for it. I don't know if I said it at the time, but when I was writing up this video, that deal was gone. But if you look around, because Ted Baker is sold in a lot of department stores, if you look online, you might be able to find it much cheaper somewhere. I do that a lot, you know. when I see something that is quite expensive and I really like it, I will just stalk the internet for it and see if I can find it anywhere cheaper. It's like my VEA trainers, they are like 100 something pounds, and I paid below 100 for them. So yes, it's worth looking online, because like I said, they have now and again those sales. Some sites have those sales on. Oh right, my lovelies, I better go. I better go for my blood test. Hi everyone, I'm just dropping Louis off at the groomers. Just wanted to show him to you how hairy he is, and I show him to you after, but I have to run. When I come back I talk to you. Okay, I've just dropped him off. So this is so awkward and stressful, because he was due, I don't know if I told you, I don't know what I'm saying in this video, I am a bit all over the place. He was due for his haircut on a day that we went to Wales, so I had to change it. She fitted me today, but I have a gym today, so like now I still, normally I would leave the house in about 35 minutes. So I was like, shall I go back home? But then by the time I get home, it'd be time to leave again. So I thought I sit here for a bit and talk to you and then go straight to the gym. And then I have to leave the gym like 15 minutes earlier to come and pick him up. Paul couldn't do it because he's got, you know, weird colds and stuff. I had to tell her all about his ripped dew claw, so she was careful. I'm also thinking about changing his vet. I haven't been that happy lately. So whenever I call, they don't have, I used to be able to get vet's appointment on the same day or the next day. These days it's like at least a week wait, so I don't know if they are short of vets in that surgery or what it is. And another thing, whenever I make an appointment for his glands to be done, because I usually do it with the nurse, it's cheaper, because if you do it with the vet you actually pay the fee for seeing the vet, which is like £45. But whenever I make appointment for his glands to be done with the nurse, they always are doing everything not to let me in with him. They say, oh, we just will take him at the back. And like last time I said, no. I said, he's very nervous, I'm going with him. So they were like, oh, okay. So before I made the appointment with the vet, that's another reason that I made the appointment with the vet, because first I wanted just the nurse. And this time they gave me excuse that one of their rooms is being refurbished, so they won't have any free room at that time, so they will have to take him at the back. And you know, it's making me feel suspicious. I don't know what they're doing to him, or if they're doing anything. And you know, I'm thinking about it, like if that was my child, I wouldn't just let him go and I'm not seeing what they're doing to him. So they are really annoying me, so I might have to change a vet. I've got an appointment for Monday with him, so I will go then, and then I might just change it. I am a bit anxious and stressed. I think all this, you know, with this ovarian cancer investigation, although I'm pretty sure I'm fine, I still don't have the blood test results, obviously. Now my brother has some health issues as well, and then, you know, with my mum, I have to keep trying to keep her upbeat and you know, stuff like that. She's doing fine. She found, I think I told you, she found this community center near her, and she went a couple of times and she felt so happy because she had people to talk to, and they doing, amongst other things, yoga. So she went to her first yoga class and she really enjoyed it. So, you know, but now and again I'm sure she's getting, sorry, I think I've got hay fever suddenly. I never used to have any allergies, but I think like last year or 2 years ago I started getting it. I've taken a tablet today, but my nose is running and my eyes watering. But that could be because it's so windy, and when I was walking my eyes started to run. So you know, I'm sure now and again she gets lonely and sad. You know, if you've got no one all day to talk to, you think and overthink things. So I feel like I have to keep her, you know, upbeat. And I don't know, it's, you know, like sometimes just everything gets too much, and I am not a good person to deal with stress anyway. I never have been able to, because, you know, I am a natural warrior anyway. My glass is always half empty and I see negative in everything. I catastrophize everything. You know, Paul always says, you worry if you've got nothing to worry about. So when few things like this happen in at one time, I start getting a bit there's some other things that happened that I don't really want to talk about, but like last week at the gym, when I got to the gym, I was feeling like I was getting anxiety attack, and thank God that I was in the gym, I think, because once you start working out, that helps so much. So yes, I feel a bit all over the place and I hate it. I mean, my gym gear, just in case, this is very old jacket, like 10 years old. It's from Kangaroos. Right. I'm just saying this because, do you remember, if you watch me every Monday, those of you who are here with me all the time, you've heard me saying this a million times, that if what I'm wearing is still available, I always will put the link to it in a description box. If it's not available, it won't be in there, or I will actually write, this is not available, the rest of my clothes are not available. But of course, all people don't watch it all, don't listen, and I swear every video, where did you get this, where did you get that? And I'm sorry if you think that I'm being horrible, but you cannot imagine how that irritates me. I get so angry because you think, I've said it so many times. Even sometimes when things are in a description box, people don't check it and still ask. And I know you might think it's not a big thing, but if you have it every time, it irritates me so much. I just don't answer the comment. Call me spiteful, but that's how I feel. So yeah, old. Even sometimes when I say it on a video, someone didn't watch the whole video or skipped that bit, still asking. So maybe I say it every 5 minutes. It's so windy. It's been windy like for 3 days. The weather is quite nice, but you see, I still wear a jacket. It's still not warm enough to not wear a jacket. So I think towards the end of April I will go and buy all my stuff for my vegetable garden, because I think there won't be any frost anymore. Even if it's not very warm, it shouldn't be frosty anymore, so I need to start planting my tomatoes and stuff. I'm quite nervous about it, because then I'm thinking, well, what about the times that I go on holiday? Who is gonna water it? I might ask my neighbor actually. Oh, Max comes in still, even if we're away, he still comes in for lunch to our house because it's close to his office. Might ask him. Oh, so the stuff I've reordered came yesterday. So the jeans, the blue jeans, and the 2 sizes smaller were perfect. But you know, I looked at them and I thought, do I look that amazing in them? Are they that amazing? And I have lots of jeans, so I'm gonna send it back. I'm trying to be really sensible. I've also reordered the Gap blue flowery top. Remember, it was in medium and it was huge. I ordered it in extra small and it's fine. So if you were going to go for that top, go 2 sizes smaller, unless you have really broad shoulders, because that's where it was. Well, it was big everywhere. So I'm keeping it. It's really nice, you know, summery top. What else? Oh, and you know that lipsy sort of lilac-y stretchy satin top, 1 shoulder. I I've reordered that in a bigger size and it fits much better. But now I'm thinking, shall I keep it? I really don't know. I think because I've always loved clothes, I love buying it, trying it on, and if I really love something, I keep it. But then I think, well, where am I going to wear it? Top is fine, because that top, I could wear it anywhere. I don't know. I cannot resist shoes. Love shoes. Nightmare. I'm not that into handbags. I have plenty of handbags. I like them, but again, I don't go out that much where I need a nice handbag, to be honest. Do you know my most worn handbag ever? It's a designer handbag. It's my Gucci bag, but I don't ever regret having it. It's the black crossbody Gucci bag, that camera bag. I wear that to death. It's comfortable. It fits just everything that I need. Especially in the winter, because it's black and most of my jackets are black. I wear that to death. I don't wear it that much in the summer, but that, you know, when you buy something expensive and you really get a lot of use out of it, then it sort of justifies the price. Like the cost per wear is really small because you enjoy it and you wear it all the time. And then some things you buy and you never wear them. Do you know, I have the most beautiful pair of red, like wide leg trousers with one shoulder red matching top from Zara that I must have bought, I think it was around my 50th birthday or maybe before that. So I've had it for about 3 years, never worn it, never. It's beautiful. The red color is such a lovely shade of red. But I haven't been anywhere, you know. Another thing is that for 2.5 years we were basically in lockdown, so you even couldn't go anywhere. But I've never worn that. But I'm thinking, well, you never know. When there is an occasion that I need it, I've got something. I won't have to run around trying to buy something new, like a big birthday party. I don't really seem to go to weddings anymore at my age. Now I'll be waiting maybe for my son's wedding, but that won't be for a long time. He's only 23. I don't think they are in a rush to get married. You know, young people get married so much later these days. Mind you, I got married at 29. Yeah, I was 29. And Paul was 34. But we were together for 5 years before that, so I suppose you could tell we've been married since I was 25. But yeah, these days, mind you, it's so hard for the young people. I mean, I think they're not getting married because it's very difficult to start a family. You know, the cost of living, the cost of housing. Forget the cost, you can't even get a house these days. It's so difficult. So their future is looking a bit bleak. They will be paying for that lockdown, what our governments borrowed, billions or trillions. They will be paying it off for the next 40 years, like after the war. So I really worry about the future. I mean, I'm not that worried. I'm not going to be on this earth for that long. But yeah, the next generation and generation after that, God knows, with all this technology. I was watching an amazing interview yesterday with a young girl. She was 23, I think, and she writes columns for various newspapers, and she researched all the social media stuff, how the Generation Z is more depressed and unhappy, especially girls, and it all points to the social media, you know, the Instagrams, TikTok is evil, how the algorithm works, how if you have an insecurity after you've been on social media, your insecurities grow 1000%. Apparently the young people's suicides are up. It's just terrible. and it's only gonna get worse. And I don't think like there is stopping it. Like now with this AI, they're saying that AI will soon take over and you won't be able to stop it, and you will do all our thinking for us. It's really, really terrifying. Anyway, being negative Nelly again. I was reading your comments and that experiment that I did with no powder. And I was so surprised how many of you don't powder. But then there is equally so many of you that cannot imagine not powdering. So I still find it very difficult. It just doesn't seem natural. But what few of you said, that I should spray my makeup without powdering with a setting spray. And I never even thought of it. I love them. I've got the Morphe setting spray and Charlotte Tilbury, and I love them both. But you know, I hardly ever use them. You see me using the setting spray mostly to wet my eyeshadow brush when I want to apply certain eyeshadows. And I never think of using the setting spray. I actually haven't used it today. Today, I have a new foundation on. And it's really, really good. I might try to do the video with it for Wednesday, so look out for that. Yeah, I will do it because I think a lot of you might like it. I still have 15 minutes before I should leave here, but I can't sit here and talk to you for another 15 minutes. This video will be 2 hours long. I might come back when I pick up Louis, show him to you. I love him that hairy. I love his face, because with Shih Tzus, when their hair grows, their heads get rounder and rounder. They look like lions. I think Shih Tzu, I am not sure if Shih Tzu means lion dog, or that's another name that they call them, lion dog. It's something to do with monks, that they used to keep these dogs as foot warmers because they really like lying on your feet. And the legend has it that he also, why it's called lion dog, because he protected Buddha, I think, from something. I remember reading something about it. So I really love him that hairy, but he doesn't like it, you know. I can tell he gets really miserable once his hair is all long and he pants a lot. As soon as he's had a haircut, he feels like lighter and he's really happy. And obviously it's easier as well for us, because you know how he loves water and mud. If he gets dirty, it's much easier to wash him off and dry him off, because also Shih Tzu's fur is not face hair, it's like human hair. It soaks up all the water, so he stays wet for ages. We've booked a couple of holidays here in the UK with him, because of course we can't go anywhere now without him. We've got no one to leave him with, so that should be fun. Right, I will see you later. Oh, I was in such a rush. I am so tired. I'm sure that because I told him I need to leave 15 minutes earlier, my workout was twice as hard. I thought I was gonna die. There is Lulu. Hold on. There is Louis. Look here. What a pretty boy. Yeah. Right, my lovelies. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Bye. Oh, and stay fabulous. Bye.